while also hearing the rockets being charged behind you. Okay. We're back in game. Got some game sounds going. And we have half a game. What's up, Mooey? All right, well, since we're waiting for their opponents to join in, I'm gonna go grab some more water right quick. Don't forget to stay hydrated, y'all. This is a marathon, not a sprint. We're just getting started. I guess we're at the halfway point now, aren't we? Just at the halfway point. 2 matches over, 2 left to go. So buckle up. I'll be back in just a minute and we'll be ready to go. All right, looks like we got all 4 players in for L3. Back on DM ranking. I think Ski is signed up as just Ski, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa. Yeah, Dion having some sort of issues there. This could be an intriguing development if they end up having to sub someone out. I don't know how many players L3 has on their roster. Certainly, I imagine Dion's not going to want to play with 900 ping. All right, so Dion might just be doing the same old. Maybe he's going to go yell at someone for watching Netflix. Perhaps restart his router. It seems to have settled in pretty quickly there, so my guess would be that, yeah, maybe some update happening in the background, or maybe his roommate downloading the internet. Folks, you don't need to download the internet anymore. You can just stream the internet, it's fine. Alright, so crisis averted. No more subs needed. Well, we'll go ahead and recap then, just for those of you joining us. This is the UTPL season. It's going to be mixed matches, so 5 potential points in each match for a given team. They're going to play 2 4v4 TDM maps. Each one's worth a point. Then best of 3 2v2, and then 2 best of 3 duels. And each of those groups, or each of those sort of mini matches, is worth 1 point. Then at the end of the season, they're going to look at total points for each teams, and that's how they're going to rank them up. Already seen 2 matches go down. Got 2 left to go. We'll be doing, I believe, 8 weeks of this, as every team gets a chance to play each other. Or maybe that's 7 weeks. In any case, schedule's online. Go take a look. And we are getting started now. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's game time, baby. Connex 5 bringing you map 1. Allstars versus L3. Ooh, right off the bat, some quick stinger damage coming out, but gotta be careful as he ends up damaging his teammate as well. So we're even 1-to-1. Both teams early on gonna scramble to try to get some weapons in their hands. Let's give you a look of what's going on around this sniper. Oh, a headshot coming out by killing. That's gonna be an important area to hold. Inceptos grabs the first 100 armor. That's the first significant pickup other than weapons, and now we're gonna see a lot of fighting over this shock and sniper rifle room, trying to just posture and position so you can attack pretty much every power-up from this area. 10 seconds till the shield belt pops. Let's go down there and see what's going on with it. We have someone above it. Looks like Dion trying to be sneaky and grab it. Given that it's the first spawn of the map, you would be shocked not to see somebody contested, but right now, nobody down there in position. And so L3 takes the first shield belt without any competition going on there. That said, that does give Allstars a chance to take top area with Demon and Killing up top there, just sniping down on folks. And we do have this amp spawning in 20 seconds. And already a 12-to-4 lead for Allstars. This is definitely a map where you can isolate people and fight a whole bunch of one-on-one battles if you want. That might benefit Allstars just from sheer fragging ability. 2 kills going down up top, so who's going to jump on this? Flo actually grabs it right off the spawn, so his teammate throws him a link gun, I think, but not a whole lot in his pocket for this. He's trying to chase down people to shoot. Still 20 seconds to the shield belt, so nothing else to really go after here. Nice sliding combo there. Does damage up top, trying to take that key area back. And they just mow him down with that stinger. He did do some damage. Amp got picked up, went right back down. Only a couple seconds left of it. Tron's gonna have it, trying to circle back around and take back the shock area, but there's already 3 All-Star players that popped back through there. But in the last 30 seconds, L3 has come storming back and tied it right back up. A quick look at those power-ups. Yeah, it looks like they're even on shield belts. 300s, 400s going to All-Stars, none going to L3, so keep an eye on that as this match progresses. And that amp run itself wasn't a huge deciding factor in them evening it back out, but that whole time frame, I think they're going to be able to duplicate that if they want to stay in this game, because right now it's All-Stars pulling back away, up 3 now. We've got amp and belt spawning at the same time. Looks like 100 armor just got grabbed by killing, so still every 100 armor going to All-Stars. Looks like there's a big fight over amp. Nobody really worrying about the shield belt. 3 L3 players all around it. You see Allstars not really in position to do anything about that. So Prism grabs it cleanly, has the amp, trying to get the lead in this map. Down to 23 health though. If they hit him with anything, he's going to go down. Oh, gets a kill and then goes down. That's going to be a grab up. Ski though with double amped enforcers gets 1 kill. Then he goes down. This amp has just been dropping constantly. There's dual amped enforcers for the other side. And he goes down. So just constant back and forth here play. Everyone we show with the amp just goes down immediately. This huge fight over that shock rifle area. Let's try to get an idea who's actually going to come away with control here as these teams just kind of bang into each other. Still a 2 frag lead for Allstars, but essentially tied up for all intents and purposes. Down to 1. See Tron knocking them off that top shock area. And now the lead taken by L3 for the first time. And another 100 armor. Let's check on that. Still, every 100 armor has gone to Allstars. If this ends up being a close win for them, keep that in mind. And look, they finally decide to push that belt. And all 4 Allstars took over that shield belt area. Prism gets some damage on him, but actually Prism getting 2 kills with the rockets there. So maybe a bit of a mistake grouping up that tightly. They make them pay for it, but they do come away with it with their first shield belt. Now we have 10 seconds till this amp. Actually, L3 finds themselves a bit out of position for it. So unlike last time, this time Allstars all over the top of the map. Actually, L3 sneaking around behind. They're going to be able to steal this amp. L3 completely stole it from behind. It looks like Allstars lost timing of it. Oh, but killing with the link spam, able to take him out. Now Demon has a chance with some health and a sniper rifle to try to do some damage. Takes 1 out, takes 2 out, goes down himself. And last time we saw this amp just change hands constantly. And look at that, 4 people at L3 staring down the amper. Gets 3 kills out of it though, 4 kills out of it, and Septos with the multi-kill. That's a huge run there to go back up by 4. Flo though grabbing the shield belt, so... Oh, and Rocket's coming in from behind, but that was a great run with the amp there to give them a lead. Only up by 1 though. We'll circle around the map here and see where things are shaping up. We've still got the 100 armor yet to be grabbed by L3. It's going to spawn in 1 second. And it looks like they may get their first one. Dion coming across. And now he's going to try to hold that top area to be in position for the next amp. See Killing and Ski trying to make a push. They're pushing through above that amp area. Ski really low on health though, so Dion sneaking up behind him. They have to be careful there. Flo sneaking around behind as well. In fact, 3 L3 players trying to take over this shock area that's so important to hold. Belt's gonna spawn. There's 2 L3 on belt, 3 L3 on belt, only 1 on amp, so you might see a play on this amp by Allstars as they're able to take him out. Right as it spawns, they've got that amp. They're gonna attack shield belt area, although it already got taken. Gets neutralized. And now this is a chance for another amp run here. Only up by 4 though, so they have to be careful. They don't want to hand this off to the other team. Oh, and the headshot comes through. Demon goes down. Amp's going to get picked up by somebody, surely. Demon picks up his own amp. So still a 2 frag lead, and amp in the hands of Allstars. That was a great kill to snipe down the amp runner. Then nobody was in position to grab it. Demon finishes him off long range. You see that with the link gun, and now we've got a little bit of a desyncing of the power-ups here. Let's back up and check out the shield belt. See a couple quick kills by L3, 3 quick kills. So Allstars just got completely wiped right there. They're not going to be in great position to fight anyone off of this shield belt. Demon's going to come in with flak, but he's got 2-on-1. He's going to back off, and Septos goes in, doesn't have much in his pocket as well. He goes down. So now a 3 frag lead. L3 has completely flipped the scoreboard over the past minute and a half. Dion's killing spree finally ended right as we were going to switch to him. Let's get in position for amp. Looks like L3 actually gets here ahead of time. They've been sweeping through late and stealing it a couple times. Now they have someone completely waiting on it. And Allstars now turning around. Oh, this steal. And Septos dives down, stealing that amp. Now he has a chance to go on a run, has a spawner in front of him, has the link out, can take him out. Another kill. He can even grab dual enforcers. That's what he's doing. 88 quick damage right there. This amp run could be key for Allstars come back into the lead in this match, but right now they're down 2. There's 2 quick kills there. Oh, nothing hitting there. Enforcer's so unpredictably inaccurate, but still a 1-point game. Tying it back up there is killing. We've got the shield belt up. L3 has been getting in position ahead of the shield belt every time. Allstars is a little bit late to rotate, and that's sort of been their biggest advantage so far this game for L3. Okay, a quick look at the scoreboard. Yeah, it looks like 100 armor vests evening up a lot more now, though, as L3 started to get a beat on it. They've gotten 4 now, where they started off something like 8-0 for Allstars. And now a 4 frag lead for L3. Coming just past the halfway point of this one. We've got 15 seconds till the amp. Let's go see how they posture for it. We saw Inceptos steal it last time. We've seen both teams kind of taking turns stealing it. We've got Ski and Inceptos knocking people off the top of here with sniper rifle. And a lot of Enforcer play on this map. Killing doing a little bit of team damage there, but amp is up and neither team seems to understand where it is. Nobody keeping track of this amp, so both teams letting it just sit around. Flo finally sees that all he has is Enforcer, but he's able to at least get the timing for his team. Dual Enforcer amp, so dangerous, especially on a tight map like this. Tron going on a killing spree now, but oh, amp goes down to Ski, who's going to have it. Really low health for himself. That gets picked up by Inceptos. He's got low health, though, so just amp constantly dropping, getting picked up, and getting dropped again. And now up to a 7 frag lead for L3. Sniper shot down on Dion. Demon finally taking him out from up top. Let's go up top with him and see what he's seeing. We've got a little bit of time into the next power-up, so... Oh, 2 sniper shots in a row, just dodging that flak ball. So we're seeing a lot of positioning around the shock rifle area, just sort of a big scrum. Ooh, Demon getting caught out in the open by himself. Shield belt spawns. Tron picks it up. They've been absolutely owning that shield belt this game. Oh, rocket to the back of his teammate. Does get the kill on the enemy, though. Ooh, almost more team damage there. You gotta be careful with that, but... Amp spawning. Oh, that headshot to knock him off of Amp. That's a huge shot right there. If he can end up grabbing this Amp and going on a run with it, he could really extend their lead up by 5. He's got some targets coming after him. Ski's in his face. Oh, putting link gun pressure on him could take him out. Got to be careful. The entire Allstars team is dancing right in his face. 2 of them go down, though, so a really aggressive move by Allstars doesn't pay off as they dive on the Amper. End up losing a few points there, now down by 7. Time's going to start being a factor here. So Amp got picked up by Ski. Or excuse me, Shield Belt got picked up by Ski. I think that's only... Actually, I must say they have more Shield Belts than I thought they had. 5th one for them. They've done a little bit better job the last few spawns of getting back into it. Still down by 7, but at least they have some players with a little bit of an armor stack going on to try to be aggressive. You can see Ski on the hunt. He knows he can fight most people one-on-one with that shield belt, but he needs to find someone to take shots at. Still 20 seconds to the amp. And right now, by bio rifle, there's 3 L3 members. They're all grouped up together. Need to be careful that no one throws a bunch of rockets that direction. 6 frag lead now with 3 minutes to go. 7. Oh, there's two shots in a row though by Ski. Still looking good with that shield belt. He might be able to drop down onto this amp. Another shot by Ski, so pulling them within 4. Big run going on here. Amp pops up. Who's going to jump on it? Looks like Inceptos gets it. Doesn't have much health. So he's going to be on the run. He has a teammate behind him. He's going to go down for the shield belt. Entire L3 team is down there. Ski on a killing spree himself. Desperately looking for something to happen with this amp. Killing picks it up. Oh, the amped headshot on Float. Pulls within 2. not getting shots to fall right now. So still a 4-frag lead for L3 with 2 minutes to go. Killing goes down, pushed back up and back down to 3. So things getting a little bit crazy now as both teams try to get some semblance of rhythm and regroup. All the timings get thrown off this late into a game. All these strategies like harder and harder to keep organized. We've got this shield belt popping. But right now, L3 just completely took over the shock area. And now Allstars streaming in one at a time. And this could be the end of the game right here if they keep losing these fights, trying to get into the shock area. Up to a 5-frag lead now. Belt got grabbed. 100 armor got grabbed. Tron actually snuck in there and took that shield belt. We've got 15 seconds to the amp. And this could be key right here. With a 4-frag lead. Is L3 going to grab this amp and do something with it and able to pull away and lock it down? Or is Allstars going to grab it with a chance to come storming back? A minute to go. 4-frag lead. Amp's up now. Who's going to get there? And Septos is in position for it. He's got a sniper rifle with him. Here's the chance. 4-frag lead. 3-frag lead. Down to 1-frag lead with a minute to go. Ties it up with a minute left. He's got an amp in his pocket. Where can he go with it? 55 seconds. They just need a couple kills. He's getting chased down by L3. Catches one up the lift. No kill there. He's taking shots to his back. Amp being so far neutralized very well by L3, but the lead goes to Allstars. Now Septos has to worry about dying. You don't want to give up the lead. There it is, 109 to 108 with 35 seconds left, but multiple players weak, tied back up with 30 seconds left. We did see a shield belt pickup. L3 takes the lead now. He goes down. It's a 2-frag lead now with 20 seconds to go. Ski's the only one with a major weapon. It's tied back up with 15 seconds. All of L3 is down by the shield belt. We got 10 seconds to go, down by 1. Someone's going to have to make a shot here with 3 seconds to go. It's tied up with 2 seconds to go. Is anyone going to get a last second kill here? Killing goes down and they win by 1 point. Right over the flat cannon. Back and forth all game. About as close of a finish as you can possibly hope for in that one. 113 to 112. These teams were just back and forth for 15 minutes on a map like Rankin, which is so hectic. It can be such a grind fest. I mean, look at the the shield belts going almost twice as many to L3. Amp time much heavier for Allstars. Allstars dominating the vest early on, but L3 came storming back and took back over the middle top area of the map. And at the end there, it was just who was going to get that last kill, who was going to get it right before time ran out. They were just going back and forth and back and forth. It looks like they're going to re-host for the second 4v4 on, I believe, a North American server now. My presumption is they're going to go to New York. If anyone in the chat knows better, you can feel free to correct me, but that would be, I presume, the more fair location. All right, there we go. Game is up. Should be getting back into this one quickly, and this does mean that this map pick would be L3's, so Rankin would have been Allstars map pick. Remember, they are playing opposite, so in other words, one team's map pick is going to be the other team's hub pick, essentially. And we will continue that, I believe, through 2v2 and I believe duel. Someone again can correct me if I'm wrong there, but Tiebreakers will be in Europe, just FYI. Man, we've still got like 2/3 of this this day left, and I'm already starting to lose my voice. That one was pretty hectic at the end there. I almost want to go back into live replay on that one and do a slow motion recap of the last 10 seconds, just back and forth, back and forth. These teams were just a tug of war game, and it really just came down to who was going to get the last kill. Like it wasn't one team taking control there. L3 won just because they happened to get the last kill at the last second and hold on to it. I did like what they were doing though. They were kind of grouping up down hallways and trying to basically bait Allstars into chasing them down choke points. And in the end, that ended up being the kill that won it for them. Players are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5. We're here with map 2 of this matchup. We just saw an absolute nail biter on Rankin. Now we're here from map 2, L3, with a 1 frag win at the very end of regulation to gain themselves a point for this season. Allstars trying to come back and tie it back up. Key though, that 1 point is guaranteed because 4v4 is not a best of 3, so that's 1 point guaranteed for L3. Allstars trying to get their own before moving into the 2v2 and duel portion of the match. Lots of shots back and forth early on. Not surprising to see Tron taking that top area, trying to snipe people down off of everything. You do have the armor spawning in 10 seconds though, so it's one situation where being up top isn't all that helpful because Amp won't be spawning for 30 more seconds. You do see him jump down. Ooh, shots there on Demon. He's going to have a chance to take the shield belt, outputting some damage as well. Tron with a very efficient start to this game. We're going to stick with him for a minute. Ooh, just dodges that flak ball. Killing trying to take him out. And of course, as soon as I say that, I curse him, but let's watch this flak battle over Amp. And you see Flo sniping from up top, Prism up top as well. Just taking control of that whole mid area and circling back around. So Allstars still has the lead, but that was a bit of a loss there the last couple minutes. Demon though wisely knows how low he is, takes him out with a link on, and now Demon's got 120 health. Amp sniper rifle and a chance to go on a bit of a run to extend this lead. Oh, finds 2 of them spawning. Oh, he has to face down flak though, can't make the link connect. And now Prism's got Amp link right in their faces. He's having trouble connecting as they're just nailing him with Enforcer. Meanwhile, shield belt fought over. Demon grabs at the last second. Tron kills Dion and Killing. Just all sorts of crazy flurry of activity right there. All right, let's try to follow Demon. He's got a little bit of armor here, and we've got some time until the next pickups. You do have a bit of fight over this shock rifle area. Kind of surprised actually to see this much fighting over that Amp area whenever it's not anywhere close to spawning, but it is an important weapon to control. And I think honestly, more than anything, having control over that health packs is also going to be key. Demon taking Enforcer damage up top. He goes down. We have Amp and shield belt spawning both in about 10 seconds. Give you a view of what's happening here. Ski and Flow fighting around that right side. Nobody in mid waiting to drop down on shield belt, actually. So interesting. Demon comes up there and steals it. Gets a kill off of there. He goes down. Belt gets picked up by Tron. Our shield belt's still up. Finally gets picked up by Tron. So Tron actually with a huge grab there of both power-ups. Good keeping his head in the game, knowing the timing, or at the very least keeping his eyes open. Can he make something happen? There's 1 kill. Still down by 7. He's got a big combo out there on Killing, so down by 6. Ooh, see Ski making great use of that cover there, getting a sniper shot on him. See them chasing down Tron now, knowing that he took some damage. Not able to get the kill, but still a 7 frag lead. So you got 20 seconds till belt. About the same amount of time till the 100 armor. Tron now in a killing spree, but he's in a dangerous spot there. Demon can just take shots down at him. Oh, Ski getting absolutely mauled at the top of the lift there. So you've got a big fight over the 100 armor here. However, the shield belt gonna go completely uncontested as Killing gets an easy grab of it. He's gonna circle around to that 100 armor area and try to drop some flak down. Tron gets pushed off it. It already spawned though, so really, Amp is gonna be our next key power-up. Headshot on Killing takes off that armor. Dion with a nice shot there to neutralize it. Still a 6 frag lead for Allstars, but this Amp is gonna be key right now. We're about a third of the way through this map. See Inceptos ready to jump down on it. Dion waiting for that shock rifle to spawn so he can defend it. Doesn't get it. Inceptos takes a shot though, gets the kill. And able to pick up that health. Very important. Another kill following it up. Doesn't want to accidentally shoot his teammates, so he decides to flank around. Oh, has another shot on Prism. Misses it, and the Prism with the Enforcer shots, able to defend himself. One shot coming out. If he can get another one, that would be... Ooh, that would be huge. Misses it though, but still has the top area. Taking some Enforcer though, or excuse me, taking some Stinger, and Inceptos just stinging him from across the room, right into the back, taking free shots at him. And then Demon taking that shield belt, so we'll follow him for a bit. Only a 5 frag lead now, so L3's been inching their way back into this one. Ooh, the tight quarters of the pit. Rockets coming in everywhere. So easy to accidentally do team damage on there as well, but they actually managed to do a pretty good job of fighting him off. Demon finding himself in a tough spot here with only 2 health. Oh, loses all of his weapon stack there, so he'll go down. You do have the 100 armor spawning now. That's going to get grabbed by Inceptos. 10 seconds to the Amp. Let's actually head over to the Amp. There's a big fight going on in the pit, but this Amp will be key. Demon down below. You got shots up top from Flo, who's actually got the jump boot, so even if he missed that, he would have been in a good position. Gets the kill off of it and the health. Oh, a turnaround shot right there. This is the Amp run that L3 needed to get themselves back into this one. Oh, another shot on Demon. 2 in a row. Flo on a roll right now, but he goes down to that Enforcer by Killing. Amp gets picked up by Killing. Belt's still up. Nobody's been able to sit down on top of it. Killing might not know it's up. He's been getting kills going on a run, but finally the belt gets grabbed, this time by Inceptos. Oh, and he gets lock on rocketed. That'll take him right back out of it. So a scrappy game so far. Not surprising given how close the last one was. Dion grabs that 100 armor, but what's he gonna do with it right now? There's nothing spawning for a good 20 to 25 seconds. Let's go take a look through mid and kind of see how people are shaking out. It looks like L3 you have in the rocket. I mean, everyone's pretty much spread out right now. Kind of a free-for-all happening as people figure out where to go. Belt spawns in 15. Amp up a little after that. I'm surprised no one's really taking the top area. Looks like Allstars might be doing that. You have Inceptos up top. That way they can control both power-ups. Inceptos diving down into the Amp. Try to keep them from coming around the corner. Ski's over there too. Rocket takes him out. Another Rocket's going to take him out. And Dion taking both of them out, giving themselves access to that Amp if they turn around and grab it. But Inceptos has timing on it. He's going to sneak up there, gets knocked down. Oh, he goes down. That was a huge turnaround. That's only a 1 frag lead. They could have had Amp. Instead, they lose it and the kill. And it's a tie game now. Just about the halfway point of the game. We are tied right back up, and now the lead going back and forth. Inceptos with the Amp back again in his hands. And he may just decide to ride this one out and try to stay alive. Oh, never mind. Turns around, helps his teammate. That Amp shock rifle, he's going to need health immediately. Oh, big combo comes out. Nice shot, so actually to protect himself. Only had like 15 to 20 health there and was able to put out some damage. But only a 1 frag lead now for Allstars. Prism going on a killing spree. See that goo up close, not going to do him any favors. Back in the lead is L3. We did have a shield belt spawning right now. Let's see who gets in position to grab it. Dion with the Enforcer kill. Killing though, able to grab that shield belt and try to get into someone's face. Oh, he falls down. I don't think he meant to do that. Now he's going to be in a tough spot with 2-on-1 in the pit. He's going to have to get out of there. Only 15 health. Luckily for him, the jump boots are up. And L3, again, controlling the top area of this map. They haven't stayed up there all game, but they haven't had much of a challenge. Big combo comes out by Killing as they catch him chasing his teammates. Spawner right in front of him as well, but he doesn't have the health to really push after them. Amp is up. He's going to have to go up for it. They wait for him. They combo him down. Amp's still up. Who's going to grab it? Tron misses it, takes some goo damage, but he's back up to 100 health. And this could be the run. If they're up. Yeah, back up to only 5 minutes left to go. If they can go on one big Amp run, they could start pulling away, but they go down, and Inceptos picks it right back up. Oh, kills the sniper kill, eats a flak ball right as he gets it. Just everyone just dying constantly with that Amp. People running in and swarming it. And Ski just can't get a shot to hit right now. And everybody from L3 is in the pit. Shots coming out. They've got them trapped down in there. One goes down. They still have 2 down in there. These sniper shots, enforcer shots to get another kill, tying it up. Just under 5 minutes to go now. And these teams just continue to duel it out. And now Allstars taking the lead again. Teams kind of taking a bit of a break and regrouping a little bit, relatively speaking. And now we've got 10 seconds to the 100 armor, 20 seconds to the big armor. We're going to see a fight over the pit, but more importantly, the shield belt will be up soon, and then the Amp will be up right afterwards. Looks like you see Killing and Ski up top, setting up Inceptos down by that shield belt, or excuse me, down by that shock rifle. Killing's dropping down this shield belt. Are they going to put anyone in position for this Amp? It's spawning right now. So actually, probably the cleanest grab of the shield belt all game for Allstars. And now Killing's going to have that Amp in his hands with the shield belt. This could be their chance to pull away. Does have Boots, going to jump up there in his face. Misses the up close. Takes a shot from Tron. There's the killing blow. Oh, the double kill by Killing. That's huge. Pulling up by 6 now. Ooh, every shot right now is huge. He's got these lock-on rockets he has to dodge. Does a great job of it. 130 damage right at the last second. That's a huge shot, but not able to get the kill. Can follow it up. There's the kill. On a killing spree is Killing. He's still got 10 seconds till belt. But he is holding top completely alone. There's another kill. And that could be the run that you look back at as the difference maker. Another follow-up shot. If he can get one more shot to get another kill. Oh, Killing finally goes down. Shield belt gets taken by Demon, though. And that was a huge turnaround. That last minute or so of the game was a big swing towards Allstars, but there's still 3 minutes to go and only a 5 frag lead, which we've seen last game can get erased instantly if you're not careful. So the question, will Allstars stick together and be able to maintain control of the map? You see a big rocket there by Demon. Big combo there, knocking Flow off the 100 armor. It's still not up for a while. Kind of surprised to see L3 putting so much emphasis on that area when Amp is about to spawn. Oh, gets knocked off, does Inceptos. Killing with a chance to grab it again. He goes down. Demon misses the jump. L3's not in position to challenge it though, so Inceptos just goes right back up and grabs it. And that could be key with a 7 frag lead and 2 minutes to go. If they can keep the Amp out of the hands of L3, it could really slow the pace of this map. He's on the shield belt. It's spawning right now, so Amp and shield belt. This is a great situation for Inceptos to be in. Just has to be careful not to give that Amp away. He gets 1 kill off of it. Ton of damage, a 2nd kill off of that Amp, and that's really all they needed to do there. So 11 frag lead now. More importantly, kept the Amp away. Ooh, did combo his teammate there. So down to a 12 frag lead, but that was a huge last couple minutes for Allstars to take the lead in this one. No contesting in the pit. Dion's going to get that 100 armor, but no real chance to chase anyone down with it. So let's look up top and see, does Killing hang out up top again? Wouldn't be surprised with a 12 frag lead now with a minute and a half to go. Wouldn't be surprised to see Allstars group up top or in a hallway and just try to just sort of hold out and defend. We have 10 seconds to the shield belt. We still will see one more Amp run. And L3 is going to need to grab that to have really any chance. So here we go. A minute to go. Belt goes to Flow. But more importantly, this amp's going to spawn in 2 seconds. If L3 wants any chance of coming back into this one, they're going to need to get their hands on this amp one way or another. Allstars drops down into it, dies off of it. Who's going to pick this up? They can jump up there and get it. Nice jump by Killing. He goes down. It's back up top. Flow has it with the shield belt. Only a 7 frag lead. Allstars has to be careful here. A nice wall running sniper shot there by Flow. He's trying to find anyone he can now. 30 seconds to go. Only a 5 frag lead. Oh, there's one shot. 4 frag lead. Needs to find anyone. You can see Allstars kind of hiding right now, just trying to wait out that amp. There's a 3 frag lead now. 20 seconds to go. Allstars still hiding. Can they find them? Back up to a 4 frag lead now. That may do it. That's a 5 frag lead, and with 10 seconds to go, that may be all it takes. If they can just hold on with 5 frags, 8 seconds to go. And another absolute nail biter, but with a 3 frag lead, Allstars is going to even this matchup up and take a point of their own. All right, believe it or not, we've got at least 2 more games of TDM between these two teams, although it'll be 2v2, and I think we're going to have slightly different rosters. But yeah, 2 super close 4v4 TDM games there. Very entertaining. Hats off to those teams. Back and forth the whole match. So I think we're going to go back then to London for the first 2v2 TDM map. We'll keep an eye on that. All right, going to take a step away for just a quick break for a second while we wait for them to set this one up. Again, another best of 3 2v2 coming up, so stick around and we'll have that coming up here in just a minute. Yeah, for those of you wondering, it looks like 2v2 for this matchup is going to be Killing and Reflex versus Tron and Flow, at least based on the website brackets and whatnot. And then the duels will be Reflex versus Dion and Fantasy versus Prism. Maps for 2v2 will be Chill, Deck, and Cannon. So looks like this hub is going up now. So I'm going to jump in and we'll be getting started here in just a second. All right, hub is up, joining in. All right, we are in game now. Players joining in. And one thing to keep an eye on this map, we saw it played earlier. Jump boots came in absolutely critical because you were able to use them to basically steal both power-ups regardless of your position. Can really make up for being out of position. So I expect we'll see a lot of fighting over the shock rifle area, shock rifle /100, like we did before. I was actually surprised how much fighting we saw over the sniper rifle area. It's kind of a relatively dead area, all things considered. You kind of get stuck in that area while your teammate gets 2v1, but it's a lot of fights backing up to it, so we'll see how this one plays out. That said, this is also a matchup of teams that are very handy with the shock rifles, so would not be shocked to see most of those fights happening around there. Oh, no pun intended. But yeah, keep an eye out there. You see him just picked up those jump boots just to the right of that shock rifle area. Those will let you get up there for the amp and the shield belt so much easier, and frankly, so much safer because you're gonna be a little bit less predictable. All right, looks like we've got players in, so if you've got any popcorn to pop, if you've got any popcorn left, feel free to get it ready. I know for me, those are two of the closest TDM maps I've ever seen, so very excited to see how this match continues to play out. And keep in mind, we still have one more matchup left after this one. All right, players are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's game time, baby. I'm Connex5, and this is the 2v2 TDM portion of our match here. We just saw two incredibly close 4v4 games. Each team splitting them. So 1 point apiece for them. Now we're going to see Killing with some enforcer shots coming out there. No kill. So still a 1-0 lead for L3. We're going to see who can take that 3rd point in this match. A couple quick kills answering right back as they fight over this shock rifle and 100 armor area. We see the grab there by Reflex. He's going to be on the run with the sniper rifle. And that's not something you want to be facing if you're L3. We saw this map earlier today. Oh, nice combo coming down by Reflex. That's great awareness and communication from his teammates there. You see him jumping up top there for the belt, hitting that jump. It's not an easy jump to hit, honestly. It's very easy to mess up that jump, so great movement there. Able to steal that belt away, cut that corner. They will have an amp spawning in about 20 seconds, however, so this is where things like jump boots come into play. Jump boots are up. You can get to this amp by taking the lift jump up straight to it as well. Looks like they're going to fight over shotgun 100 armor area, but amp is going to spawn right now. Killing is in position, fights his way up there, and he's got the armor to back it up, so... Oh, a nice shot there by Killing in a great spot for Allstars to try to extend this lead early on. They seem to be controlling all the power-ups in the first couple minutes. Oh, nice shots there by Killing, just tracking the opponent, being very patient, waiting to line it up. Flo almost got him to... Oh, almost baited him into a combo. Ends up taking him out, though, around that 100 armor area. It's up. Flo's going to earn himself an armor. And then he's going to be facing Reflex with some rockets, who takes him pretty low, but still a chance to fight him off. 3 rockets coming out. Nice wall run by Flo to get a couple more shots out. And Reflex does chase him down, but takes some damage in the process. Now let's get over to this 100 armor area. This has been highly contested pretty much every time it spawns, so... Got Killing with the dual enforcers, Tron with the single enforcers. Oh, eats a flak ball. 2 in a row, straight to the grill. Killing with some nice prediction there. He's going to get a chance to get up there. Flo's going to have some goo waiting for him, but not a ton of damage output there. Killing's going to have a chance to go on a bit of a run. Get himself in position. We do have Amp and Shield Belt both spawning soon. They decide to go after the sure kill, which is a good move, and then Reflex backs up to get that Amp. Oh, Reflex with Belt and Amp. This is going to be a scary situation. If you're L3, already down 10 a few minutes in. An amped, shield-belted Reflex is not what you want to face if you're trying to come back into a match. Reflex making the most of it. Really wanted to turn on the gas here. Again, we saw 2 extremely back-and-forth games in 4v4 earlier, so... If you're All-Stars, you would like to just get on top and stay on top and, you know, save yourselves the heart attack. And Reflex looking pretty good right now. Got a little bit of time until the next power-up. We'll take a quick look at the scoreboard. And yeah, pickup's going pretty much entirely to All-Stars. Only 100 armor for L3. Otherwise, All-Stars doing a great job of being in control and just kind of pushing them around the map. Ooh, Reflex with a nice combo. Then does 0 damage. I've been there. Killing, grabbing that shield belt again, so L3 though should have heard that shield belt taken, so if nothing else they should have the timing of it, perhaps have a chance to contest them off it. Killing spree there for Killing, looking for a spawner. Trying to be a little bit cheeky here with his placement of his shock balls, but instead he's going to sit on that amp. Oh, had a chance to get gooed by Flo. Sneaks around, headshots him with the amp and the double kill. Almost ate a rocket there, but able to survive and get 2 more kills out of it. And the last couple minutes have been absolutely entirely in All-Stars' favor. Oh, nice job by Reflex coming out to support his teammate. And 22-3 now. All-Stars is just absolutely running away with this one, at least early on. Oh, they do... Nope, Killing actually did take that that 100 armor. I thought maybe they stole one away. And the first few minutes were back and forth, but I think the last 2 to 3 minutes, I don't think L3 has scored a point yet. They've just been absolutely on their game, killing in reflex, running around, doing a great job of not catching themselves low on health and out of position. They've also been supporting each other really well. Tron and Flo just found themselves with too little health and armor, honestly. I mean, again, we look at the power-ups. Pretty much entirely going to All-Stars here. Even the 50 armors are split, so not much opportunity there for L3 to make much of a comeback yet. We're still only a third of the way into this map, though. Reflex with Amp here. We're going to see him go on a run with it. Nice patience there. Knew exactly where his opponent was going. Just put his crosshair right where he's going to be, waited for him, and he's going to try to grab this shield belt. Flo a little bit late to the party. Ooh, don't know that Reflex wanted to jump in like that. He's got a flak right in his face. Got to be careful. That flak ball just whizzes by him, and Reflex barely getting away there. But a scary moment, but still a huge lead and a chance to extend it. Oh, nice move by Reflex. You see him there shooting that shock ball above him so that it doesn't have a chance to destroy it with anything. And 30 frag lead halfway in. They're going to go ahead and call that GG's, and just absolute dominance there. All-Stars looking extremely sharp. Only 1 death for Reflex, and look at all those pickups. I mean, they just absolutely dominated the pickups game. So that was chill. I think we're going to go to a different server for the next one. Yep, they're going to host it on NYC. Going to meet them there. And it looks like map 2 is going to be deck, and then if map 3 happens, it'll be on DM Cannon. Concession doesn't really matter in this case because we're going to have to change. We're alternating hubs anyway, so we're going to be going to NYC regardless. Game is up, and this is going to be on deck, which it's interesting that deck is one of the few maps you can play in virtually every game type. I mean, we're seeing it 1v1, 2v2, 4v4. So we're going to be seeing a lot of deck in this tournament. If it were closer to the holidays, I might make some joke about decking the halls, but it's not Christmas time yet, y'all. It's not even Halloween time yet, damn it. You're trying to sell me stuff, the world. Yeah, I think it was about 34-3 when they actually called GG, so it was about halfway through the game, so Allstars was completely in control, so some teams would like to play through that in order to try to get some momentum and build something to play off of. Some teams would rather just end it and get started with a fresh scoreboard. That's what they opted for, and here we are. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's game time, baby. Connex 5. We are here with L3 and All-Stars map 2 at this 2v2. We just saw All-Stars looking absolutely dominant on Chill. Now they're going to be playing to try to win this best of 3 on deck. L3 is going to be trying to extend this to map 3, which would be on DM Cannon. Killing getting the first kill early on. Reflex looking extremely healthy. Gets another kill on Flow. And already an early 2-0 lead. All-Stars looked so dominant. They were actually back and forth for a while on Chill. And then once All-Stars took control, they pretty much just never let go of the accelerator. So we'll see if Tron and Flo can fight their way back into this one. Already down with an early deficit, but none of the power-ups have really come into play yet. And that's really what killed them in the first map. Ooh, missing that combo right there is Reflex. Couple quick sniper shots coming out. Killing going down. Reflex really weak. This could be the chance. Tron takes him out. Oh, and Killing gets knocked down into the goo. So now 4-3. All of a sudden, 3 quick kills for L3. This is their chance to get back into this one. There's oh, more damage coming in from Killing. Dual Enforcers coming out. Only down to 1 health though is Flow. So he's gonna go down. We have boots popping and Amp's gonna be up right now. Is anyone gonna be on it? Looks like Killing's up top. May get a free grab of it. Let's see what he does with it. No armor though. And Reflex goes down to Goo behind his back. Oh, he goes down to Tron. Nice rotation over to take him out. Now L3 with the lead on this map. Looking for boots. They're not there. They try to chase him down and Reflex cuts him off. Perfect timing there. And now Reflex with Amp. This team's just trading Amp here. Oh, and Reflex dives down into the goo. So that's a bold strategy, Cotton, but it looks like it sort of worked out for him. He helps his teammate grab that 100 armor. Nothing really spawning anytime soon. Good support there by Reflex. Knew exactly where Killing was. Oh, almost had a combo lined up. Didn't end up finishing it off, and Flo could take him out here if he can hit a shot. Does just that. So again, back and forth these teams go. All-Stars still with a 4-frag lead, but there's going to be a fight likely in the pit here over this 100 armor. Nothing else really spawns for about 30 seconds. Killing actually grabs it untouched. And Tron's going to be behind him, so we'll see if he gets shot in the back. He sees him coming, turns the corner, able to take him out. So 15 seconds until pretty much both power-ups spawn. You got Amp coming and Shield Belt. Let's see how they rotate around. Reflex clearly just chilling in mid. Might actually be waiting for the belt and then Amp. I'm not really sure what his plan is here. Killing's going down for 100 armor. They're both going for 100 armor, but that leaves Tron alone over here waiting for that shock rifle to spawn. You see the piston. Oh, they take Reflex out. So he's able to grab. Tron grabs the belt, gets the kill. And Flo's able to grab this Amp, so that was a huge turnaround in power-ups. Playing a little bit of chicken there. Doesn't have a weapon to do much damage, but able to take control of these power-ups. What they really lacked. Oh, they kill each other there. Who's going to get back to that Amp first? See a fight over it. Tron gets it and the kill. And another kill, pulling within 4 now, so a huge turnaround the last minute or two. As L3's been able to get control of these power-ups and pull themselves back into this game. Exchanging kills there. Still though, only a 3-frag lead for All-Stars. L3 has fought their way back into this one on the backs of those Amp runs. So, belt will be spawning shortly. Let's get a view of that. See fighting over that rocket hallway. Reflex dives in and gets double teamed. He's gonna go down. Killing trying to sweep through. He gets 1 kill. Flo getting 2-on-1 right now. They gotta take him out, but they can't. So they're going to be distracted. Meanwhile, Tron goes up and steals that shield belt while they're trying to take out Flo. They finally get the kill, but not before losing both armors. So Tron getting all of those power-ups, and now he's got a shock rifle to try to do some damage, taking out Killing. Still a 3-frag lead, up to 4. He might be able to cut this back down. There's the shot. So Tron right now on a roll after grabbing all those armors, but who's going to get this next Amp? popping up. You have Flow up top. You have Reflex down in there. Reflex with the nice moving combo and grabbing it, jumping down onto it. Great coordination there. Oh, jumps right into a combo, though. Tron just waiting for him. Now a 2-frag lead, and they have amp, so this could be the chance L3 needed to tie this back up. He's got the sniper rifle, just looking for someone. Only has 48 health, though, so he can't be too aggressive here. Oh, sniper coming out. Reflex, the smart kill, finishing him off with Link, but Tron still grabbing that 100, finally up to 75 health. Killing grabs the belt, though. Nice combo by Tron, doesn't get anything out of it. I know the feeling. Reflex finishes him off. And Killing now with that shield belt. Let's see if he decides to make a push anywhere. They still have 10 seconds till this 100 armor. Oh, big flat primary coming out. Knew exactly where he was. That's smart play right there. And now 20 seconds till this amp. Up to a 6-frag lead. But Allstars not able to completely assert control of this map like they did on Chill. L3 able to keep fighting back. Reflex, though, in a killing spree, down to 13 health. Amp's going to spawn now. Tron takes out Reflex, although Reflex has an open run to this amp. Nobody gets in his way. He still has flak. Flow drops down, so that's going to give Reflex the amp. Only 60 health. Is going to be running away, but he has a shock rifle. He's going to pick up. Ooh, picking up that shield belt is huge. Now he's not going to be as vulnerable. He can be more aggressive. He can go after the first person he sees. 2 quick shots, takes one out. Got them spawning right in front of him. Nice. Smart play by Reflex. Knew that he was hiding in the corner there. Goes after the spawns, doesn't see him. Evasive maneuvers by Flow there, staying away from that Link gun, but not before a little bit of damage is done, so back up to an 11-frag lead there, just about to pass the halfway point of this map. Oh, Tron with the headshot in mid-air on Reflex. That's a great shot. Able to slow him down just a little bit. But again, trading kills. Not what L3 needs to do. They need to go on another run here. They need to get some power-ups. They've got 10 seconds till the shield belt. Oh, big combo comes in. And another combo. Reflex knowing exactly where Tron was trying to go with that one. Shield belt picked up by Killing, who's had an absolute beat on it. I think he may have taken some damage down there, but still keeping it away from the opponent. Almost a Mario stomp. Oh, able to hit the 100 armor as well, surviving with a double kill with 19 health. Big turnaround there by Killing. Could have easily gone down. That said, it does put his opponent's opposite side of the map with a shock rifle and a chance to grab this amp. Tron might know it's coming, but he might not have a chance to get over there if Reflex cuts around. He's trying to protect his teammate Flow over in the rocket hallway. They've got Reflex cornered. They take him out. Reflex now, excuse me, Tron now going after the kill, and Killing gets the double kill, but still Reflex is going to respawn. Now he's got a chance with the shock rifle and the amp. Flow's going to be knocking him off of it. Big combo takes him out. But now Tron able to take out Reflex. These guys are just back and forth fighting over this amp. Finally gets grabbed by Flow. He goes down. Reflex grabs it. And that was a hard-fought amp grab, but now he's got jump boots and shield belt, and that's so important because now he can be extra aggressive. Trying to make this jump up top. Gonna skirt behind and try to hit him with the sniper rifle. There's a big combo, just misses. But able to turn their backs to him. There's a big shot. Just waiting for him to cross in front of his crosshair. Patient combo there. There's the finishing sniper shot and Flow all the way across the map with that wall run. But again, a patient shot by Reflex, able to do some damage. Killing maybe with a chance to finish them off. Reflex looking extremely comfortable now. Let's take a look at the power-up comparison. Much more even this game than it was the last game. Still a ton more damage output by Allstars, and that's why they've got a 19-point lead right now. And with only about a third of the game left to play, L3 is going to need to make their moves soon. Need to make a big amp run somewhere. Because while they have been contesting the amp, and look, they've even got you know, a decent amount of time with it. They haven't been able to get the long runs that we've seen Killing and Reflex do, largely because they've been grabbing Amp and also grabbing Shield Belt with it. Nice job by Reflex of fighting them off, letting Killing then turn the corner and grab that Amp. Oh, and Killing knew exactly what Flo was trying to get at there. Oh, and he respawns right in front of him for the double kill. So an Amp with 2 kills and no damage on Killing. Oh, he's got Flo down in the goo. Can't finish him off, though. Yep. They're just going to let him melt away down there. And there he goes. Finally finishes him off down in the Jello mold. And Killing going nuts. Reflex going on a killing spree of his own. They do have control of that shield belt again, and this is starting to look now, the last couple minutes, a lot like Chill did. And so the last 5 minutes or so of this game, really just turning it on, Killing and Reflex, finally wresting control of this map away from L3 and just running with it. It was a pretty even game until that point, back and forth, a little bit of a lead by Allstars most of the game, and they really extended it once they were able to get them respawning and get control of all the power-ups. So the last couple minutes has really been the difference, and I think this is going to be out of reach for L3 at this point, as they have more than doubled them up now from what was at the time a pretty close game. And get taken out. Flo has a chance to try to get up there for it. Knows it's going to be contested, though. Grabs it, goes down. And that Amp, though, is going to have to be grabbed from above. Killing has boots, he can get onto it. And Killing on a rampage now. The double kill coming out with that Amp. Oh, 3 in a row. Killing right now, just finishing this game strong. Might even go dominating soon. Ooh, that shot would have given it to him. And there's the dominating, so really all you need to know there. Take a quick look at that scoreboard once again for you. Let's see what it looks like from Flo's perspective, trying to get something going against Reflex. I mean, when your opponent has extra health, extra armor, and every weapon, it's just so hard to find yourself an advantageous position to fight in. And right there, going in with no armor, only a shock rifle against Flak. You see Killing wisely switches to Flak, changes the flow of combat, knows he can't really counter that. Oh, Flo, though, with a nice twitch sniper shot. Oh, and just a little bit early for that power-up. Reflex with the Amp. And it'll be more or less the last one. And what I like that Reflex has done is many of the times where he's grabbed Amp, he's gone back and he's grabbed the shield belt as well. And that makes you so much more dangerous. Oh, the double kill right there. Looking for the multi. Flo wisely spawns and goes back to Flak's side, but ooh, Reflex damaging himself there, but patiently waits, hits him as he hits the ground. As we play out the last few minutes of this one, yeah, believe it or not, this was a pretty close game for the first, I don't know, quarter to a third, maybe even into the halfway point of it. And then Reflex and Killing, the last half of this map just went absolutely nuts, took control. I think they outfragged them something like 50-20 in the second half. Actually, no, it's probably been even more than that. It was it was pretty impressive to see them turn it on like that, so credit to them. Fighting through some tough fights early on in this map, and they really just know how to turn it on, and that's key, I think. Seeing teams that know how to take control of a map and then convert that into points. So 2v2 point gonna go to Allstars, and now we're gonna have the dual rounds. We're gonna have 2 best of 3s that are each also worth 1 point in this matchup. But as they're getting that hub set up, now is your chance to take a quick break. If you need to grab some water, grab something to eat, I'm gonna do the same, and we'll be back with you in just a couple minutes. Alright. Spicy curry, y'all. Keeps the sinuses clean. It's a you know, it's a voice trick, I guess. Or maybe not. It's probably bad for me. Alright, looks like we have a game up. Dion versus Reflex jumping in right now. One second, I'm going to check these maps here. So it looks like we're going to have Coma, Erase, and Solo for Dion versus Reflex. Coma, Erase, and Solo. Keep that in mind. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. And it's game time, baby. Connex 5. We're here with our UTPL Week 1. Reflex versus Dion. This is going to be the first duel between these two teams. Remember, this will be a best of 3. Each one being worth 1 point in our season. Oh, there's a big kill early on by Reflex. See if he tries to follow it up with a spawn kill. He finds them, but maybe going to go for a little bit more map control, deciding to pick up the sniper rifle and some vials. Ooh, big flak ball kisses him right in the face, but he ends up surviving. Able to grab that armor as well. It's a big grab. That'll allow him to maintain the aggression here. He's really been scooping up everything so far in the map. Reflex being very efficient with running this map. He needs to find a way to convert that into a kill, though, and there he goes with 3 shocks in a row. Can't follow that up with that sniper rifle on the respawn, but will have this shield belt. Dion maybe hoping for a headshot there. Couldn't quite hit it. Reflex anticipating the chase, doesn't get it. Doesn't really need the health packs. Oh, Dion with the juke. Faking like he was going for the health. Goes the other direction. It breaks down Reflex a decent amount with this link gun here. Jiving over his shots. Might actually take him out. Dion with a huge turnaround there. Linking him down from a massive armor and a health stack. Able to turn that corner and get some health in him. Still on the run, but 58 health's a lot better than he was looking at before. Reflex, though, trying to chase him down. Knows he's weak. Using the good old shock rifle. Thought he might even pull out the enforcer on that one, but still a 3-1 game. Only a couple minutes in, so anything could happen. Shield belt's going to be spawning in 2 seconds. And Reflex grabbing that one pretty much untouched. Oh, rockets to the feet. It's Dion trying to ambush him rather than contesting directly. Oh, and Reflex sneaking in behind him and just getting that easy sniper to the back. And good patience there and persistence by Reflex. Dion doing a great job of juking back and forth, but ultimately had to commit one way or the other. And Reflex was just waiting on him. Oh, more link gun again coming in, so Reflex getting affected by it, but wisely backing up, knowing Dion was going to chase him down. Makes him eat a combo, so intelligent play there by Reflex earns him another kill and another round of armor. Dion hasn't really been contesting the shield belt whenever Reflex has been in control. Nice kill right off the spawn. Dion not real happy with it, but in any case, a 6-1 game. And Reflex really just on a roll at this point. Looked very comfortable all game. He's been low on health a couple of times. I mean, he certainly died once, but he's been making the best use of his time and constantly picking up weapons, ammo, circling through all the armors. Hasn't had any wasted moments. So even when Dion does respawn with 100 health, he's just got nothing to pick up. Enforcer shots coming out. Honestly, that gun right there, the link gun, is what Dion has had the best luck with in breaking down Reflex's health and armor. So let's take a look from Dion's perspective and see what it looks like to play against someone who's absolutely on a roll like Reflex is. And he's able to get a shock rifle, so that's a good start. Reflex has been super stingy this game with not allowing him to get any weapons. Oh, there's 3 shock rifles shots in a row by Dion, so if he can get another shock rifle in his hands, able to do some damage. Just some more enforcer shots coming out. And there's that link gun, so if he gets a chance to get in Reflex's face, he might be able to take him down again. Good damage coming out there. Is he going to be able to finish him off, though? Finishes him off, ends the spree, and now if he can get over to that 100 armor, he can get himself armored up a little bit, but he's going to have to grab Oh, goes down to the stinger. And that's a smart play by Reflex, knowing Dion was low. Goes right back after him, even things back out. So back to a 10 frag lead halfway through this one. Oh, Dion, though. Good prediction combo there, so maybe getting himself into a little bit of a rhythm. He finally gets a shield belt here. He's actually going to throw out Goo. Oh, gets him with the Goo, so 12-4 now. Dion maybe finding some luck with some unconventional weapons. Oh, it gets knocked off of the armor. Eats a rocket after grabbing it, so he needs to back away. And Reflex just standing behind him, and he gets sniped down. So Dion now pulling within 7. Reflex a little bit off his rhythm. Still staying aggressive, though, because Dion has not been stacked up this whole time. There you go. Reflex answering with a kill. Pushing it back to an 8 frag lead. And I think the key here is whenever Reflex has been winning a fight, he's been able to convert that into a massive amount of control, picking up every weapon, every armor, converting it to kills. Whenever Dion's won a fight, he's kind of been on the run again still. He hasn't really been able to convert that into kills or control. I think some of that due to just not having timing. I mean, you see this belt spawning, and Dion just doesn't know that it's up. So if he can get timing of that, he might still have time. It's running pretty low, but 8 frags not entirely insurmountable. And he's had great luck here breaking him down with that link gun, but now down to 28 health. Reflex going to be trying to cut him off with the health packs. Oh, there's the anticipatory combo, and more importantly, stealing those health packs from us. So Dion running around with 14 health. 4 of the health packs in the map have already been picked up, so not a whole lot for him to grab. Reflex knows that, chases him down. Extends his lead to 9 now with 3 minutes to go. And again, this is a best of 3. Oh, unlucky combo for Dion. Gets knocked into the corner. Reflex able to grab that belt. Had pretty low health. But you can see the scoreboard there. The pickup's going all Reflex's way. He's really just been comfortable, in control. Dion's had a couple of moments here and a couple opportunities to try to capitalize on some kills. Had a Goo kill, had some link gun kills. But just not able to really grab control of the map itself. So I think 2 minutes to go. This one's going to be a bit out of reach for Dion, but looks like he's going to play this one out. He will have an opportunity to come right back in map 2, though. Shield belt up and actually nobody on it. Interesting to see Reflex out of position for it. Dion steals it away. Has Link in his face. Has a chance to take him out again here. Will he meet him at the health? He does. Links him down and takes him out. So Dion still fighting back here, even though it's probably pretty much out of reach at this point. Maybe trying to just build himself something positive to go into the next map with. Air rocket missing there. Dion going for the highlight reel. There's a couple rockets coming out. Reflex just sniping him down. 12 frag lead now, so this one's going to be winding down here soon. No real surprise on the scoreboard. Reflex has just been in control of every power up this map. I would almost be curious to see the weapon spawns, because I feel like he's been soaking up all those as well. Goo coming in. Reflex still having to dodge it. And that will finish us off map 1 in the books. Reflex up 1 map to nothing. Remember, this is best of 3, and only the winner of the best of 3 will get a point for their team. So that was on the London hub. I think we'll be going New York hub for this next one. Yep, looks like it, so we will meet them there. All right, looks like a little review of the rules here, and we're on the same page. Map 2 coming up right now. Three, two, one. It's game time, baby. Connex 5. We are here with Reflex versus Dion. Map 2. We just saw Reflex run over Coma. Looked very collected and in control. Dion able to get a couple of kills in. Just couldn't really make any runs in that map. Just got a couple of kills here or there. But we'll see what they can do. We are on a different hub and on a different map, so anything can happen. So yeah, Dion coming right out with that link gun. He had great success with it in the last map. Actually, link gun was one of his best attack strategies to try to break control. You see him jumping out with it early on. Reflex, so not having it. This is a map where it's a little bit easier, I feel like, to keep your distance with someone. So you see Reflex running around with sniper, shock rockets. He's already got every weapon he really needs. Ooh, catches him in the corner. Dion trying to get out of there, misses his jump, and Reflex just snipes him down. Now he's going to get himself 100 armor on top of that shield belt. And that's a tough start for... Ooh, it's a tough start for Dion, because now you're going to be down 3-0, and all of the control is going to be in Reflex's hands. So Reflex up top, you see. Oh, Dion trying to wait for him, trying to juggle him around. Gets a couple shots in, but Reflex just has too much health and armor. There's the killing spree. Dion perhaps being a bit overly aggressive there, going straight for that shock rifle. Takes some damage in the process. Shield belt's not going to be for another 10 seconds, so. Dangerous lift jump there. He takes a sniper shot for it. Oh, Reflex pushes him away with that rocket. Smart move there. He shot that rocket right at the corner so that the splash damage would push Dion away and not allow him to really have much of a chance to contest. But look at that falling sniper, or falling shock rifle usage by Reflex, sneaking up on him here. And Dion finally goes back to that link gun. Again, he had great success breaking Reflex down with it in the first map. But right now, Reflex just keeping him at bay so far with the Link and the Sniper. With Shock and Sniper rather, so Link Gun not really as effective. Does steal away 100 armor, but Reflex ready for him to fall right into his combo. Ooh, Reflex misjudging the timing of that health. Doesn't get the kill. He's gonna have to run. One more shot will take him out. Able to get the kill defensively, 6 HP. And he comes away with that one. Great patience by Reflex. Let's look at Dion's perspective and see what it looks like, again, to be playing against Reflex, who is just hitting on all cylinders right now. And right now, Reflex is just feeling super confident. He's ending these fights with less than 50 health and still confident enough to stay aggressive. So it just tells you he really trusts his movement and his aim right now. There's a combo up there to finally end his spree. So Dion getting himself on the board. We're only about a third of the way through this map, so Dion with a second kill. If he can rattle some off in a row here, he's got an opportunity. And this is what I mean when I talk about having downtime. Reflex, every time he wins a fight, he has exactly his next steps planned out. He knows exactly what he's doing, what he wants to control. Dion's winning some of these fights, and then he's not exactly as crisp. His next steps aren't quite as methodical as Reflex's. And I think that's really the difference between a solid dueler and a great dueler. Fragging ability can only take you so far. If you got to be in the right position. I think right now, Reflex's both fragging ability is obviously off the charts, and he has just been so solid in his positioning. I mean, look at the pickups, right? Like, even when he's getting killed, Reflex is in great position for these pickups, and it just makes it so difficult whenever you're coming into every fight with half the armor. More nice shots by Dion. Let's see what he does now off of that kill. Faking the lift, okay. So that's 20 seconds until shield belt, and Reflex knew exactly what he was doing there. Dion with the ambush with the Link Gun. I don't hate that idea, but he needs to note the timing of that shield belt. If he can ambush him like that, he might be able to make something happen, but he needs to figure out the exact timing so that he can actually pick up the shield belt mid-fight. Instead, Reflex comes away with that kill, and again, 50 health when he gets away. It's not as though Reflex is just running over him in these fights, but he's coming in with more health and armor, and he's coming away with, 20 to 50. It's just one shot away every time, but Reflex knows where he's at. He's right on top of him. And just soaking up all these pickups. Again, look at that comparison. Only 100 armor for Dion. Every belt and every other 100 have gone straight to Reflex. Reflex again down to 38 health. Dion trying to take him out with the enforcer shots, but Reflex gets straight back to some health, and now he's back up to 77, and now he knows he has the health advantage. Makes the most of it, catches the spawner, denies the shock. I mean, this is just, a textbook sequence there. Ooh, a big combo knocks him right back down. And Dion letting his feelings be known. I imagine getting a little bit frustrated. But again, Reflex has been absolutely on point all day, so you can imagine how frustrating it is trying to find some way to come back against that. At this point, with 3 minutes to go, pretty much academic at this point anyway. We'll take a quick look at accuracy. You see 57% sniper accuracy. 26 shots taken, so nothing insane. Hard to get an accurate count for shock primaries, but Reflex, needless to say, has been on a roll. There it is. Finally able to get Dion's. Sorry. But really, I mean, I think the key there, obviously Reflex is going to outfrag most people. But he's been making the most of his kills as well. Like we were looking at, just making sure he controls the whole map. Never having downtime, always soaking up resources, denying so many weapons. And that's really what has allowed him to get all of these armors. So there's another shield belt to Reflex. Dion, though, does have 100 armor, so if he can catch him unexpectedly, there's one rocket. A little bit late with that second one. I like some of the ideas he's having for ambushing him, just not quite executing it. And again, we're seeing Reflex get away with less than 50 health. Oh, over and over, and Dion killing himself. Ooh, almost an air rocket there on Reflex. That would have been a highlight reel. He's got him weak. Finally finishes him off. So another kill on the board for Dion. Perhaps a moral victory. Dion still playing hard, trying to rocket him up into the air, and Reflex just not having it. And once again, getting away with 20 health. Just the story of this match. So that'll do it. That's going to be duel number 1. So Allstars now guaranteeing themselves 3 points in this matchup. We did see that first, basically overtime TDM game going to L3. Then Allstars taking that second one. And we saw that 2v2 going to Allstars. Now we got one more duel left for L3 to try to snag another point out of this matchup. All right, we'll take this opportunity then to take a look at the brackets over here. So we saw that going 2-0 to Reflex. Now we've got Fantasy versus Prism. It's going to be ASTF and then Erase and Coma as the tiebreaker. And then, of course, our last match of the day, Crowd Control versus Half Absolute. It'll be another very intriguing matchup. So at this point, we are almost 7 hours into this cast. And we still have 80 people hanging out with us. So I want to holler at Twitch chat. Thanks everyone for joining us. And if you have anybody that you might want to spam the link to get them in here, Discord, etc., let them know. Okay, so it looks like UTProLeague Germany is going to be the next one. Cool. I will be there in just a second. Fantasy's game is up. Joining in. We're going to get in game. So again, Fantasy versus Prism. This will be your last matchup of this L3 versus All-Stars match. Hold on, let me crash for you real quick, and then I'm going to load back up. Is that okay? I will say this, at the very least, I've been crashing while changing maps, and that's, if you're going to crash, I guess it's a decent time to do it. All right, here we go. All right, where are we at? He said Germany. Yes. You know, I'm not going to throw out numbers, but my girlfriend actually had a gig stilt walking yesterday that I helped her out with. And I'm not going to give numbers, but I will say this. Apparently, stilt walking pays well over that much money. And I was like, man, I'm in the wrong business. All of us should learn how to be stilt walkers and just get rich off that. So I think the key with stilt walking is you also have to deal with things like insurance. It is a dangerous thing, and it's also requires a lot of training. So that's time, and then the equipment. Like you have to provide your own costumes and stilts and stuff. So, but still, an interesting side gig. All right, here we go. It's game time, baby. Connex 5. We are here with Prism versus Fantasy. This will be our last matchup of this match. Best of 3 duel for the last points available between L3 and All-Stars. Ooh, Prism versus Fantasy. Prism going nuts with the shock rifle up early in this game. Let's try to get back over to him. There we go. Still got 5 seconds until these power-ups spawn. He's going to have a combo chasing him down up to... Okay, so interesting. Both players kind of playing chicken there over the 100 armor. Prism gets it, doesn't decide to go aggressive afterwards. So Fantasy is able to get himself up to 53 armor and a chance to really fight back now. Ooh, flat coming out. Big flat primary in Prism's face. Fantasy can follow it up. He can take him out, and he does. Still has 102 over 131 with a chance, to shoot him in the back and miss it. He will be able to take a shot at the 100. Wow, nice flak ball to primary follow-up. A great weapon combo there to take the lead by Fantasy and snag himself that shield belt. Ooh, Fantasy eats a combo. Great, great prediction there by Prism. And then he returns the favor. Got to watch out for that Enforcer off the spawn, though. Fantasy with a tense moment there, but ends up getting away, throwing some damage out, trying to anticipate his next move so he can finish him off. Like that use, of the lift, taking away his escape. And a huge flak ball right there. So Fantasy going to be able to get this 100 armor, but needs to back up and find some health. So Prism bought himself a little bit more time, but only 15 health in his pocket. 10 seconds till this belt. Oh, the intimidation. Prism turning that corner, flacking himself in the face. Sometimes you get people out of their rhythm, and things like that happen. Shield Belt's been up for a while. Surprised nobody's taken it. Fantasy trying to delay the timing a little bit, but it's already been delayed, so. Just waiting for Prism to come around this corner. See him basically baiting him to try to grab that 50 armor. Oh, nice rockets there. Time just has been trying to figure out where Prism was going to go and just send something that direction. Eventually guessed right. But Prism being very elusive right now. Falling back into that health corner. Big flak ball, though. And nice defensive rockets there by Prism. Finally gets taken out, though, by that combo from Fantasy. Very persistent attack there by Fantasy. Prism actually did a really good job of getting away, but just couldn't stay away forever. And another big combo there. Fantasy doing a great job of predicting Prism. Shield Belt comes out. Delayed a little bit, but Prism should have heard it, so timing shouldn't be an issue going forward. Flak to flak up close. Oh, big flak primary misses. Both players taking damage. Fantasy's going to be happy to back away and try to get over to that 100 armor. Oh, never mind. Chases him over to the 50. Oh, fakes the grab. Dives onto his face. Dangerous move there by Fantasy, but it worked out as he was able to get the kill. And perhaps get straight over to that 100. Oh, nice 2 rockets right there. He made that look easy, but honestly, predicting single rockets like that in UT, this is such an agile game. It's not that easy to do. Fantasy missing the fall away combo. Prism a little low on armor, but has a shock rifle and a sniper, so he can get himself back into this game if he can get a couple shots. Oh, that combo might have been a big damage dealer if he had followed through with it. Sometimes you second guess yourself. So 100 and shield belt up at the same time. This is going to give Prism a chance to grab it. Does take damage while trying to contest, but does a little bit of damage of his own. Couple more shots on Fantasy, just trying to whittle him down. Oh, there's a big combo, has him down to 8 health. If he can chase him down, this would be his chance to get on the board and try to make something happen here. Oh, nice dodge there by Prism to get over that combo. Can't follow it up with a shot, though. And down to 1 shot away. If he had hit one more shot on Fantasy, would have taken him out. Instead, Fantasy wins that fight, able to get back up to high health and steal the 100 armor away. That was a big turnaround right there, where Prism almost had a chance to get something going. Credit Fantasy, though, for knowing the game situation and being able to get himself out of it. Big defensive combos. That sniper shot. Ooh, Fantasy's got to be careful here. Down to 33 health. Taking his time, though. Knows he's up 8-0. He's not in any kind of hurry. And Prism now circling back around to the 50 armor. Perhaps not realizing how low he had Fantasy there. He's actually got a bit of a life lead on him. Oh, nice rocket, but can't follow it up, and Fantasy takes him out from above. And Fantasy, again, getting away with this time only 14 health. Prism staying very persistent, grabbing that 100 armor is going to give him a chance to force another fight here. He's 1 shot away, and there he goes. Finally gets on the board, breaks that killing spree. And now he's going to go on the run, trying to get set up for shield belt. Is a little bit early, though. So Fantasy is going to have time to grab some weapons to fight him off. It has to be careful, though. Ends up grabbing it, so Prism putting himself in position now to try to get a run going and try to get some points on the board. But he's going to give up that 100 armor. See him trying to predict Fantasy. The huge combo doesn't do any damage, but it looked really impressive. That's one of those you practice when the server's empty, and it looks great until the person isn't standing there. Big rocket, though. He's actually had really good luck breaking down Fantasy's armor stack with rockets. Oh, the bad respawn right in front of him. Only takes a little bit of damage, though, so. Prism Maybe taking out a page out of the last match we saw and trying to break him down with that link gun. Not a bad idea. Got him down to 50 health, but again, you need to finish people off, and he just hasn't been able to do that, even when he's winning these fights. Ooh, a nice defensive piston there by Prism to stop that shock ball. He's got a sniper rifle in his hands. Oh, had a chance to take a shot. Didn't take it. Interesting. Maybe trying to line one up a little easier. Belt doesn't spawn for 30 more seconds, so that positioning isn't really going to mean much. 100 armor is up, though. Oh, a headshot on Fantasy. So Prism needs to be aggressive now. 2 minutes to go with only 10 frag lead. He can maybe steal this one. It doesn't look like Fantasy's going to challenge him. I think Fantasy's happy to sit back and play for the shield belt. But Prism's going to have to choose his moment here. He really can't afford to play defensive anymore. He's going to have to basically put the pressure on Fantasy to hit shots just like that one. And that may be the one that slows him down and ends it. Fantasy trying to hit that big prediction combo up top. Oh, hits the second one. Backs into the shield belt. And with 11 frags to go with a minute left, that's probably going to do it. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboard here. Prism just unable to wrest away control of those shield belts. He contested many of them. Just couldn't get anything going, especially early on in this game. Fantasy was really just running the map. And there's another kill by Fantasy with less than 25 health. I've seen quite a few of those. Oh, rocket to the face by Prism, so not going to give him a chance to win this map, but it did look pretty. And follows it up with a headshot, so Prism putting together some highlights at the end here. Fortunately, not going to change the map for him. He's going to go into map 2 down 1-0. All right, we're going to back up and go to NYC Hub. What map did we say this was going to be? Looks like we're going to be on Erase now, so ASTF and then Erase and tiebreaker would be Coma if needed. All right, so catching right back up with this one. Fantasy taking map 1. So if he wins this one, that'll be the last points of the map, or the match, going to All-Stars. He'll walk away with 4 points out of this one. L3 with a chance to pull a second point out of this one. He'll need to win 2 maps in a row. This is Prism's map pick, remember. Players are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's game time, baby. Connex 5 here with map 2 of this Fantasy versus Prism duel. Quick kill by Fantasy to get things going right off the bat. Prism's going to be respawning with goo in his hands. Almost hits him with it, actually, but instead another combo lands right in his face. And these two playing chicken with goo. Ends up going around the corner and killing him. Taking him out. Fantasy up to a 2-0 lead. He's already got one map under his belt. If he can knock this one out, that'll get them a 4th point in this UTPL Week 1 match. Ooh, Rocket's in his face. Prism with a chance here to take him out. Oh, knocks him out with the rocket. So Prism only 26 health, but able to get back on the board quickly. 10 seconds till belt, so he's down there a little early. Gonna have to be careful of combos from above. Doing tons of damage, down to 3 health. Looking for the big home run shot with the Plaque Primary. Doesn't hit it. Fantasy's gonna be in great position to grab that shield belt and play from there. Prism does back up and get that 100 armor, so a smart move on his part. He's gonna need to get himself some weapons if he wants to defend himself. Oh, patient combo there by Fantasy. The prediction there, so far ahead of time. Oh, rocket to the face, so Fantasy jumping right over him. And once again, kind of like we saw last map though, Fantasy getting away from fights with less than 50 health. Prism not able to make him pay there. More shots coming in from above. Fantasy's still low on health. If Prism can hit any substantial damage on him, he might be able to take him out. Doesn't want to let him steal this shield belt though. Said he's fighting over that 100 armor. Does get a shot on him, but you see Fantasy there keeping himself in between Prism and the shield belt. So able to take a little bit of shot at the 100 armor and then fall right back into that belt completely untouched. See the sniper shots coming out by Fantasy. Prism though, still not looking too bad. If he can get a little bit of health in him, he can contest this 100 armor, but doesn't seem to have the exact timing on it. That's going to cost him. Fantasy dives right into his face and takes him out. Oh, big combo takes him out. And Fantasy following up with the link gun. Ooh, rocket duel, the direct rocket as he comes right down to lid. Fantasy again. You notice shooting the corner of that edge there, able to take people out, doing that splash damage. Ooh, rockets almost hitting, but Prism just can't quite connect. And Fantasy right now just on a roll. Take a quick look at the scoreboard as we're almost halfway through this one. 10-1. And all of the shield belts go into Fantasy. More importantly, almost double the damage. Just really setting in and getting comfortable here. Ooh, sniper shot coming through in midair. Fantasy's looking real confident right now. Let's go on board with Prism and see what it looks like through his eyes. But and Fantasy walking away with that shield belt. Prism trying to ambush him, but just not guessing right. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have much armor at his disposal, so he can't afford to get caught up close like that. And the health is gone. Oh, almost had him with that combo. Instead, Fantasy turns that corner, links him down on a rampage now. Fantasy just rolling right through this map. Ooh, there's a couple sniper shots in a row, so Prism showing he can still do some damage, but oh, Fantasy answering right back with the mid-air combo. Prism looks like he's conceding this one. Can't really blame him. Fantasy was really on a roll that time. And that will be your match. So our third match of the day. Allstars taking 4 points out of that one. L3 winning that just absolute nail-biter of a first TDM game. So did get a point on the board there for their team. Take another quick look at the brackets. So Crowd Control versus Half Absolute. That's what we got coming up last as our final matchup of the day. And I think I've seen Half Absolute playing some practice rounds. So I'm not sure how long it might take to get going here, but we are rolling right along.